Hello, I'm Dario and I'll be showing you some of the features and benefits of the Ford Ranger Raptor. The vehicle is brand new and it's covered under manufacturer warranty. This specific exemplar is painted in Conqueror Grey and we applied a triple layer Gardex Nano Coat to make sure this fantastic color won't be affected by tree sap, acidity, rain or anything else. This specific exemplar is also fully kitted out with the Raptor exterior package, which gets you an aluminum apron at the front, full LED lightings, a front 180-degree camera, helpful for front maneuvers. You have grey forged aluminum rims, the steps over the side, a protective hoop over the bed. Oh, and I was almost forgetting, you have power fold mirrors with cameras over to the side and a projector light underneath. The bed cover is remotely controlled. Over to the rear, you have the chrome tips of the exhausts over the edges of the bumper, parking sensors, and also you can spot the rear view camera just underneath the fully blacked out Ford logo. And over the passenger side, you have the fuel cap for the petrol. Let's take a look a bit at the bed now. As you can see, the bed is fully lined with rubberized anti-slip plastic. Over to the left, you have two mains plug, plus the controller for the shutter. Over to the right, you can notice you have two anchorage points on the side and one for each side at the very end of the bed, plus two more on the back corners. Size-wise, you have 121 centimeters in between the wheel arches, 45 centimeters of height from the flooring to the lowest point of the rail for the bed cover. And then, depth-wise, you have 145 centimeters fully usable. Let's take a look into the cabin now. The cabin is a 5-seat configuration. You obviously have a 3-seat bench at the rear. You can also have ventilation ports and a mains plug and two USB ports just underneath. Going to the front, you can notice the raised design of the seats. These ones are in black leather, enriched with red details over the sides and the embossing of the Raptor logo, but you also have red contrast stitching, and some of the details of the seats are in race tex material to give it a really sporty look. The driver's seat is fully electrically adjustable and you also get lumbar support. Once you get into the cabin, you can notice even more red details, especially over the ventilation ports. You can also notice you have ambient lighting over the glove box, center console, and the door handles. Right in front of you, you have a 10 inches widescreen display for the dashboard, which is fully adjustable and fully customizable. Over the steering wheel, you have the indicator stalk, the paddles for the shifter, settings for the cruise control, lane keeping, and the adaptive cruise control, plus infotainment and voice commands. Over to the right, you got all the settings to adjust and customize your vehicle. I'll show them in a second. Plus more infotainment controls and the trip computer settings. You have the wipers stalk over here, and stop button, and all the controls for the lights and the bed cover. You obviously have automatic headlights, and you can also dim the cabin lights through these settings down here. Over the driver armrest, you got the power windows and power mirror controls and the central locking unit. The infotainment unit is a Ford Sync 8 model, which is fully kitted out with both Android Auto and Apple CarPlay through the Bluetooth. You also have its own GPS. All the settings are through here. You also get to control some of the AC settings, plus the heated seats and heated steering wheel. Underneath you have physical control for the AC, which is full air conditioning unit with climate control, and you also have the volume dial, the hazard and the recirculation button. Underneath you have a fully wireless QI charging panel compatible with both QI phones and also MagSafe phones. This one is a 10-gear transmission automatic model. And over here you have the rotary dial to select the driving modes and also the transmission settings. Once you turn on the engine, the vehicle features what Ford calls the Raptor cold start. I'll let you hear it in a moment. You can also customize the engine noise through this dial over here. For example, currently is in normal mode. You can put it into sport mode to give it a more raspier note. And part of the Baja kit, you have a fully open exhaust, which is usable only off-road. Or if you want to be a bit more quiet, you have a quiet setting to give it even less noise. Through these controls, you also get to adjust the stiffness of the steering wheel, normal, comfort and sport. Then you have the stiffness of the dampers. And then you can also create your own mode and hotwire it to the Raptor button, and it will automatically set everything up. As I mentioned, you also have all the settings available through the dashboard. You get trip computer and anything else. Over to the main infotainment unit, you can also get to towing options to help you maneuver to tow the trailer, or a fully 360 degrees camera. These are some of the features and benefits of the Ford Ranger Raptor. For any inquiries, feel free to call us.